We are taking our self-converted camper van down the length of Baja, Mexico. We are Liz and Alex, two outdoor adventure enthusiasts and world travelers. In 2022, we bought a Ram ProMaster van and spent 3 months converting it in the freezing cold Idaho winter, with the hope of one day driving it down the length of Baja. At the start of 2024, we knew that we might be making some big changes to our fully nomadic lifestyle soon, and that this might be our last chance to make this trip happen.
I just touched a whale.
So we decided to just go for it.
It's the start of our trip to Baja. We are headed to the border right now. Going to begin our 1,000-mile journey down the length of Baja. We're going through Mexicali because we've heard that that is a better border crossing than the one in Tijuana.
We are coming up to the border. I'm definitely a bit nervous about this border crossing because I know they're going to inspect the van and, well, A, they're going to judge us because our van is not finished and it doesn't look good.
I don't think they're gonna care.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna find something and be like, hey, you can't bring this in, or you're gonna have to pay us some money to let you bring this in, and I don't know. I haven't done this border crossing before, so I don't know what it's gonna be like.
This is what our unfinished van looks like in case you're curious. The drawers always fly open. I feel like in a relationship there's always somebody who takes on the stress of certain situations, and for those of you who wonder our dynamic, I tend to not be stressed about these types of things. Alex will take this on though and be stressed, whereas I'm just thinking about tacos as soon as I get across the border. My focus is tacos.
All right, we got our cash, our pesos here. We got about 1,600 pesos before heading into Mexico. We got to buy some things, and I think it's just good to start with some actual physical currency because I hear that is what you need in Baja.
Baja, Baja, Baja.
You're way too excited.
I know. I'm definitely the instigator of this trip. Okay guys, we just went through and it was so easy. They literally just looked in our vehicle with a flashlight, didn't even walk inside. Just was like, do you have anyone else there? Asked us a couple of questions. I was worried about produce. I threw out a bunch of produce before entering. They didn't even ask about that. It seemed like it didn't matter at all.
It's way too easy. I don't trust it. Maybe I'm worrying for no reason.
All right, now it's taco time.
No, I'm getting pulled over.
Why?
I stopped at the stop sign. No, I did the stop.
We have it on camera. We have it on.
Yes, it's okay. What?
I filmed the whole thing.
We filmed the whole thing.
No problem.
Okay.
This stop, no do. The other stop, yes.
Yeah, let's review the footage because I was filming the whole time.
It's the first time here in Mexicali or what?
Yeah, very first time. Yeah.
First time is warning.
Okay.
Fine, okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay guys, we just got pulled over by a police officer. Literally not even a minute into the country. Luckily we had our GoPro on, and so when he claimed that Alex didn't stop at a stop sign, we were like, actually we have it all in our GoPro. So yeah, that was crazy. Okay, we're gonna get some tacos.
I just reviewed the footage and it looks like I did run a stop sign. Here I was thinking this is just some corrupt police officer trying to get some money, but I actually did run a stop sign.
Taco place we tried going to is closed. So,
well, not a great start.
Okay guys, so we've had some problems. We've chased around a couple of ATMs and can't find any. So I think we're just gonna head south because we don't want to be driving on these roads at night because everyone says they aren't great for that because of the conditions of the roads. So we are gonna just book it south and hopefully we can find an ATM someplace south. Buenos dias.
Buenas tardes. Okay,
Gracias.
Just made it through our first military checkpoint. I was so nervous going through there. I was worried that like maybe we forgot something at the border and that we didn't have the right paperwork, but it was all fine. We made it through.
Didn't even look at our van.
Yeah, and it's just about 30 miles till tacos. We finally made it here to our campsite after a long time trying to find one. We tried looking in San Felipe and a few other places and just couldn't find a good spot, but we finally made it here. I think we're pretty close to the beach. I just hope we can get out tomorrow because we are in some sand. Anyway, I think that's it for the night. We'll see you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. It is the next day and we are heading out of our little campsite. It ended up being really nice, just a free dispersed camping site. Today we're heading towards the opposite side of the Baja Peninsula. We're heading to Guerrero Negro. Did I say that right?
Guerrero Negro.
Okay, what he said. And we are gonna do something really exciting there, which will take you guys on that adventure tomorrow. Today we're gonna just kind of drive over there, maybe take you along on some adventures.
The one thing that I didn't really expect with Baja is that it's so empty here. It's just like desert, shrubbery, and then nothing. It's really nice actually. Yesterday was so quiet, sleeping at this area. It was so peaceful. So it's nice.
We just stopped by this fruit stand. We actually intended to get some breakfast tacos nearby, but they're closed, which seems to be a thing on Google Maps. You can't really trust Google Maps here. But it was exciting because we got lots of fresh stuff. We actually threw this in, chard. We have lots of tomatoes and peppers, and we got something that I love, which are these granadillas. We discovered this when we were in Colombia. I literally would get so many of this and have at least a couple of these a day when we were there.
Oh, we would sometimes have like 5 per person per day.
Yeah, sometimes we would go to town. So I'm really excited to have these back in my life. So I think we're just gonna make a little DIY breakfast here and then we'll hit the road.
Or one of the tricks that we learned in sorry, jalapeno.
We got sizzling jalapenos here.
Wow. One of the tricks we learned in Honduras is that you can't always trust eggs, and so if you put it in a little bit of water, I'm trying not to use too much water for this, and apparently I wasted it. Anyway, the trick is if it floats, it's bad. So like this one is fine because it doesn't float above the water line. But we do that before we cook any of the eggs.
Breakfast is ready. Egg scramble. It's got tomatoes. It's got chard. It's got onions. It's got garlic. It's got poblano. It's got a little bit of jalapeno. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
Speaking up the camera lens.
We got avocado for on top too, like perfect avocado.
Wow, I'm excited and hungry because it's like noon and we haven't eaten.
Yeah, we gotta eat.
Breakfast was a 10 out of 10 for sure. Fresh produce and a big egg scramble, and we had some cookies that were really good as well.
And we got the Sea of Cortez over here. I can zoom in on it.
Probably isn't a long enough lens.
Oh yeah, maybe you can't see. We got the Sea of Cortez over there. There's a bunch of little beach towns. Alright guys, I'm driving. Alex is letting me drive. This never happens, ever. Not because I don't love driving, so I don't really push for it, but Alex likes to be in control. of his situations, and he doesn't trust my driving. But he's been letting me drive for like over an hour now. But
Terrified.
yeah, Alex is terrified. We're in the land of cacti though. Like tons of cactus just everywhere. I don't even know what type these are, but they're really tall and skinny.
They're saguaros.
Saguaros?
You know, the same kind in Arizona.
Oh, they're cool.
You should be paying attention to the road though.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Hablamos un poquito. Vamos a... ¿Cómo se
Guerrero.
dice? Guerrero Negro.
Alright,
Yeah, thank
gracias.
you.
Bye, bye. Good morning, everybody. It is actually a couple days later, so we actually switched time zones when we came down to California Sur, in which we didn't realize, and Alex had a conflicting meeting. So anyways, we weren't able to do the whale tour yesterday, but we just kind of had a work day, and now we are going to do it today. So the unique thing about this location and why I'm so excited is that the whales, for some reason, love humans. They don't chum the water or like encourage the whales in any way, but the whales like to come up to the humans, and sometimes they'll even like show you their calves, which is really exciting. We're a little early season for that, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but we're gonna go see how close we get. It's not guaranteed, obviously. I'm super excited. The parking lot's super full though, so I'm a little nervous. It's gonna be crowded on the boat, but we'll try to show you as much as we can. After learning a bit about the whales and the appropriate way to handle them, we set off on a bus that took us to a boat that headed towards where the whales like to hang out.
Are you excited to see the whales?
Super excited. Just spotted them. We're headed towards them now.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Hi there, friend.
Wow, I just touched a whale.
What made this experience extra magical was that the whales initiated the interaction. Once our boat was in the area they like to hang out, we stayed put while the whales kept approaching our boat on their own, and they seemed genuinely curious about us humans. Sometimes there would be a short period of time waiting between whales, and then suddenly another would pop up nearby and swim to the boat. And sometimes we even had several whales. On our way out of the bay, we got to see 2 whales on a date and even made some new sea lion friends, concluding our whale tour in this magical bay. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. We lost you yesterday after the boat tour. We had to get some work done and just stayed up till like 2 o'clock last night trying to get a video done for our YouTube channel. In case you guys don't know, these are a lot of work. So if you ever want to support us, we have a Patreon that you get early and ad-free access to our videos, and there's some other benefits in the higher tiers. But anyways, we are heading off. We just had breakfast. We got fresh tortillas. We're headed to the other side of Baja again. So we're heading towards the Sea of Cortez to the Bahia Concepcion area and stop in Mulegé along the way. And my arm's getting really sore, so I'll see you guys on the road.
So they're probably gonna do the same to us now.
Yeah.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Bien,
Estamos
¿y
bien,
tú?
gracias.
Where you from?
Los
Estados Unidos.
Yeah. United?
Sí.
Vacation.
Ah, sí, vacaciones.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, gracias.
Okay, gracias.
Muchas gracias. We're so confused. We just went through this military checkpoint and we got really nervous because the car in front of us, the guy went through every single thing in his vehicle, like through the bags in his trunk, like everything. And I was just like, oh my goodness, they're gonna go through our massive van. And so we got like all prepared for it. And then he just literally didn't even look at our passports. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but I am happy.
Maybe it's a randomized thing, like every 5 vehicles they have to do more thorough inspection or something.
Maybe. Anyways, guys, we've just been enjoying listening to our book. We do lots of audiobooks on our road trips these days, and Alex discovered he loves mystery thrillers. And so we're listening to Never Lie by Freda McFadden, and it's really good so far.
About 2/3 of the way through, and it is so interesting. Plot just keeps sticking in.
Yeah, so I'm glad we found a genre that we both enjoy listening to. So we're just gonna keep listening to that.
All right, we just stopped at a bakery here and we got a lot of stuff. If you saw our London to Istanbul series, you would know that we love stopping at bakeries. But of course this time we can't really justify eating all this because we're not biking 50 miles a day.
It looks so good.
This is way too much bread for us to eat. We asked for recommendations, so we just kind of took whatever they recommended. So we've got some regular bread. Yeah, it smells nice.
Fresh.
I don't really know what this is, but this is one of the things she recommended. Okay. These are those things that you see all the time. Sometimes they're brightly colored. I kind of just want to take a bite out of this one right now.
A lot of people are getting those at the store.
Yeah. You'll like that for sure. The bread itself tastes kind of like a Hawaiian bread-ish because it's a little bit sweet, but I think this is like some kind of sugary, This is some kind of sugary thing, but not too sweet.
So this is what it looks like up close.
They call it a concha, which I think is also the name for like a shell. And if you're in Argentina, something really dirty. This, some kind of cream-filled donut. This, which looks kind of like an apple fritter, which I love, and I get them whenever we find them.
Camera the full thing. Beautiful.
Take a bite out of that. Well, apparently I'm just diving in now.
Alex with his baked goods.
Yeah, I'm still missing the seed bread from Germany and Austria, though. Wow, this looks really good.
I think she recommended.
She said it's like a cheesecake. I think it's like a custard tart or something, but it's good. All right, let's hit the road.
All right, guys, so we just stopped in Mulahe and filled our tank. We found a place that actually uses hose, which we heard was hard to find here in Baja. Instead, you have to do like a gravity fill for your tanks, but we found one that does a hose, which was really nice. Now we have a full tank, we have full groceries, and we're ready to go off grid and experience the beach Baja life. I'm excited. This place we're going to, we can snorkel, we can stand up paddleboard.
And we can just chill too, because we have been like running around with like chickens with their heads cut off for a while now. Excited to just be in one place for 3 days.
There's 3 underneath you right now.
I think we've seen dozens and dozens of skates down underneath us.
Oh my goodness, there's like a little highway of traffic here for the skates. And there's some pelicans. How is this our life, honey? Beautiful day in Baja. Guys, that was so cool. We just saw 2 dolphins pop up right next to us on our stand-up paddleboards. Totally unexpected. Haven't seen any dolphins. Oh, there they are again. Can way outswim our paddle, so we are losing them now, but that was so cool. Wow. Excited?
That's awesome.
On the next episode, we continue our Baja road trip with our van and play with some sea lions and make our way to the very tip of Baja where we dive with about a dozen bull sharks.
I guess he looks both ways before crossing the street. Sorry, she.
Oh, that's definitely she. Roadblock.